while. Back to reading. Alice Killer is a complete mystery. We don't know about what the heck 016 is supposed to mean. You don't have any idea where Quark's gone. What the heck does any of this mean? Who killed everyone? Was it Zero? Zero Sir? And who is Zero Sir? What the heck does he want? Whoops. What is this? Why does this game even exist? And why do they kidnap us and bring us here? While we're at it, where is this? When is this? Mysteries, mysteries, mysteries. Do you believe my head's about to explode? Please, fine, give me something, anything. A clue, a hint, come on, you gotta have something.
The luminol. I think
Huh?
there's a very good chance someone took the spray bottle out of Tenmyoji's pocket.
Okay, but how is this important?
Well, let me ask you this. Why do you think they took it?
So they could
What would they
test for
need
blood?
to do in order to do that?
They just need to spray the bottle of whatever
That's
they
it?
want to test. No, wait, you're right. Luminol reacts with the organic compounds and glows, but the glow is really
So?
faint, so you need to make it dark. You have to turn off the lights in order to
And
see if
that
everything's
would
glowing.
mean...
That would mean the rec room. Fine and I raced for the door. We weren't sure where what we find, but we knew where we were going. I had a feeling deep in my gut that whoever was found would be the breakthrough. Whatever we found would be the breakthrough we were looking for. Ding ding ding. Don't worry, Siggy. How did that happen? Everything in my head ground to a halt, even after all I'd seen. Room full of corpses was a profound effect. Such a ridiculous thought. Before I could stop myself, I laughed. What laugh made me think was laughter in the situation a defensive response designed to protest a brain from constant emotional bombardment. Say that right before an animal dies, it feels a moment of comfort. Right before death, their brain releases a huge amount of endorphins into the bloodstream. Pain is only a warning signal meant to help the body avoid death, but when death becomes certainty, pain no longer has any use. In fact, the loss of the pain can lead to incredible feats on the edge of death. Let's say that two species of animals come under attack from some overwhelming force. All of them are severely wounded and near death. Species A feels pain, but Species B doesn't. Horrible pain felt by Species A prevents them from moving, but because they feel no pain, some of the Species B will manage to drag their wounded bodies to safety and survive. As a result, Species A is eliminated, and Species B manages to survive. The process of natural selection has been repeated for thousands, now millions of years. All creatures that walk the face of the earth are descended from Species B. I'm no exception. That's why I can look at a room full of corpses and laugh. Genes I have been given by a million years of evolution have changed my fear into ecstasy. This means you and I are the only survivors.
Quark's still out there somewhere.
Yeah, you're right. He is still out there somewhere. Would it mean he killed him? I mean, you said yourself that there was no way there was a 10th uninvited player out there when Alice was killed. And we've also refuted that possibility, Zero Sir being the 10th person. There's no 10th person. Only people alive are you, me, and Quark.
You're being
That
ridiculous.
means...
Look at their bodies. There's an axe buried in Kay's back, and the spear has been thrust all the way through Dio's stomach. Do you really think a child Quark's size could do that?
Okay, Chucky. Alright then. You saying I seen this thing in Pet Cemetery, saying you killed him.
Are you insane? And just when would I have done that? I've been with you this whole time.
She was right. After the end of the season, second round of the AB game, Vi and I had been out of each other's sight. Haven't been out of each other's sight. Gone through the white door, explored the security office, all puzzles all together until you pass out for a while. No, wait. There had been one time where I wasn't watching. A few minutes in the security office where I rested on the couch. Could she have snuck out then? Rec room and the security office weren't that far away from one another. The round trip took about a minute. She'd killed him in 4 minutes, and the whole thing would have been only taken her 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, huh? How long had I been out? It wasn't really right. I hadn't really been out. I just felt like everything was being fast-forwarded. Probably because of my mental processing speed had dropped. But how long had it been like that? Or had it been like that? It might have only been like a few seconds to me, but it could have been like much longer. And where has something like mental processing speed dropping came from? Hey, what's you
Checking
doing
your
there, Vi?
files like before. I decided to start with Dio. Yeah,
Find anything?
2 things actually. Take a look at this.
Oh. Is it Myrmidon?
Yeah.
A knife? Something engraved on the blade, too. Myrmidons? That's the name of the manufacturer?
It's not a name I've ever heard of before. But look at the handle. You've seen it before, right?
We just have the knife, I guess. It's the knife that was stabbing into Alice's
Right.
chest.
From the looks of it, I'd guess the blade is about 15 centimeters long. I'd say it's probably about 3 centimeters tall and 3 millimeters wide.
I think I've heard of those numbers before.
Wound cavity, 150 millimeters. Wound length, 30 millimeters. Wound width, 3 millimeters.
Yeah, that's it. When Luna scanned the old woman's body, those were the numbers it gave us for the wound.
Right. Well, wound cavity would be the depth of the wound. Wound length would be how long it is from top to bottom. And wound width would be how wide the flat end of the wound is. In other words,
Those numbers describe the size and shape of the
Right.
wound, right? So for the match, that means the knife was used to kill the old woman.
well, I was just eyeballing those measurements, so we can't be sure.
Still, what does
must
Dio
have-
have it?
Gotten it from Alice.
I know that. Which I mean is, why'd he take it? Did he want to destroy the evidence? Maybe he was
That
the
would
one who
match
killed
up with
Alice.
what we saw.
No, wait. Hold on a second. Getting confused here. Alice would have had the knife first, right? She picked it up when she found it wrapped in the handkerchief next to the AB room.
Right.
So Dio took it from her and stabbed her? And that's what happened. Why didn't he just take the knife then? Why leave it there for us to see, then come back and get it later?
Well, we can look into that more later. First, I want you to have a look at something else. Don't you remember what I
What?
said? I found 2 things. There was the knife and this.
Hey, that
What do you mean
This is that key. we found it in the Golem Bay? Didn't have any idea what it was for then, though. But Alice said it might be important. She hang on to it just in case.
So, Alice should have had this, right? And now Dio's got
Yeah.
it. So when Dio took the
Yeah.
knife, he also took Kay's key.
Wait, case
Oh
key?
man, you couldn't figure it out from the shape? Get over here.
What do you mean?
Picture's worth 1,000 words. Let me show you.
She walked over to Kay's head, knelt down and on one knee, and pointed it to the back of it. Pointed to the back
You
of it.
remember this, right?
Oh yeah. So that's it. It unlocks the suit, right?
Let's give it a shot.
Before I had time to prepare myself, I shoved the key into the slot and twisted. But
It's no good. Can't get it open. Maybe
Why
the
not?
suit is powered, and it needs to be on in order to open. But with this axe in here...
thing is short of
I
the
think
suit or
so.
something?
At any rate, the key fits perfectly. I don't have any doubt it's for removing Kay's suit.
You think Dio knew that when he took it?
I wonder.
So I guess we'll never know what his face really looks like.
No way we can get that mask off with our bare hands. Well,
Wonder
still
who he
haven't checked
was.
him over. Let's have a look. Maybe we'll find something that'll tell us who he is.
Only been searching for a few seconds before she stopped and pulled something out of
Look.
Kay's robes. What is it?
Spray bottle with luminol in it.
That's the one
Yeah.
Yuji had? Then doesn't that mean Kay was the one who
We don't
handcuffed
know
him to the
yet.
sink?
Kay might have taken the spray
Why
from
not?
Tenmyoji after he died. It's possible he made it through the white doors before we did, went to the infirmary and got this. Anyway, there's something I want to see. Turn off the lights.
Are you gonna check for
Yeah,
luminol
if
reaction?
Kay used the spray before he died. We might still be able to see it.
There's blood everywhere in
Okay,
here, though.
If he didn't spray it, there won't be a reaction from any of it. Come on. All right, do it. Thanks.
Done.
Just as I thought. Look, Dio's left wrist.
Then decided the bracelet is glowing.
Exactly. Because there are
But why?
traces of blood on it. We've seen
Whose
5
blood?
people with serious bleeding. The old woman, Alice, Tenmyoji, and these 2 here. I'm disinclined to think this is Dio or Kay's blood, though. See? If you look, it's been wiped off. Except for the luminol, the bracelet looks clean. Why would someone wipe blood off a bracelet after being hit with an axe or stabbed with a spear, and then spray it with luminol? It doesn't make sense.
And leaves the old woman,
Right.
Alice, and Yuji. Do you remember what Yuji said to us in this room?
Can I see the other side of your bracelets? Please, just do it.
Do you think Yuji had figured out that one of the bracelets
That
would
would
have
have
had
meant
blood
he
in
was
it?
looking for either Alice's blood or the old woman's. No
Wonder
idea.
which it was.
But whatever the case, Tenmyoji seemed to think that whoever had this bracelet was Zero Senior.
Just relax, okay? That's all I needed to know. Neither one of you
What?
is Zero Senior.
Are you saying that because there wasn't any reaction from the luminol?
Yeah?
Well, wait. Are you saying that Dio
I
is
don't
Zero
know.
Senior?
The only thing I can say for sure is that there's a possibility that Dio killed the other 6 victims.
Then who
Kay,
killed Dio?
Perhaps after he was attacked, he used the last of his strength.
Another descendant of Species B. Nothing. Forget about it. Anyway, if Zero Sir was Dio,
All of this would
then
be over. This awful game would be over.
An Ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
what? What the heck is happening?
Quark.
It's impossible. Quark? Quark opened the gate?
Whatever. We need to get back to the Floor A warehouse. Hurry!
I know I'm coming. Skirt. I wonder what path is like the main path. 'Cause I would like to do all the wrong options first, but you never know. Warehouse A. Darn it. Is no one here?
Why would
They
they
run
run
off?
away?
Heck if I know. How the heck did Quark open the AB gate anyway? Without a star key, he couldn't
You
have
must have
been able to
taken
get
one
it
from
open.
Dio or Kay before we got to the rec room. We know they went through a white door, remember? We saw the footage in the security office. That means they had a star key just like we did.
But you didn't find one when you
Right.
searched them. Well, maybe Quark's the suspect after all then. Shouldn't write him off just because he's a kid. Maybe he knows how to
That's
use the lance or
impossible.
something.
You're being
What
an
next?
idiot. It's much more likely he found the key card after they died.
Oh.
Any
All right,
ideas
let's go
where
find
to
him.
look?
Nothing. How on earth would I know where he might
Well, there's one place I'd like to check out. Come on.
be? Do you know something I don't? Ah. Room D and K
Right.
investigated.
Aren't you curious?
Of course. Besides, Quark might be there.
Yeah.
Let's move. The north side is director's
Probably belongs
office.
to the director.
Really? What makes you say that? Look, it has
Chairs?
one of those chairs. You know, the folding ones that say director on the back? Always wanted to sit on one and say stuff like action or cut or double decaf, chai soylante now.
And that's what you think we'll find in there?
Yeah, or
Well,
she
there
said
could
it.
be anything in there. So, no, not really.
Yeah, what if Zero
That
Zero
would
was
make
in there
things
waiting for
easy.
us?
We'd settle things right now and then get the hell out. Hmm.
Right.
You don't
Okay, I'm
need
gonna
to
open
keep
it.
asking me if
I didn't ask you if I can open it. I said, okay, I'm going to open it. I've been here.
there's no
Oh.
one here.
Computer's been
Yeah.
turned on.
Maybe Dio and Kay did that.
What
A
the heck is this?
A
It's
sun?
biting. Has a couple input fields for the user
Probably
ID and
can't use it
password.
unless we know what those are. Sure,
Why don't you try
I'll
putting
give it a
something in?
shot.
Doesn't work.
Yeah,
mind.
just as I thought. Might as well forget about this thing for now. We can't get anywhere without a password. Let's see if we can find any other clues. This is the director's office after all. If we turn the place upside down, we're bound to find something. Shall we?
If I turned and headed off towards the bookshelf, leaving me alone with the desk. I felt compelled to stay and found myself staring at the screen. A lion biting the sun. A lion biting the sun. A lion biting the sun. Memento Mori, the ninth lion ate the sun. Remember death? The ninth lion ate the sun. Could this be the ninth lion? Then maybe. Memento Mori. Remember death? Memento Mori. Remember death? Memento Mori. Remember death? Remember? No. It was no good. I didn't know anything. Still, I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd seen the ID and password somewhere before. Do I actually have it? That's the thing, if I have it, I have it. But if I don't, I'm not gonna bother. I don't know if I have it. I guess we're gonna go back up here.
Thirty seconds remain until polling.
Who is our partner? I don't remember. Is this? I don't know.
Results from round 2. Please start.
Is it me and Clover? Me and Alice against Luna.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Sigma, why? You promised. How could you? Why won't you say something? At least give me an excuse. Say you wanted to protect everybody, or you slipped and hit the wrong button. Anything. I don't care if it's a lie. Just say something. I can't trust you anymore, can I? I see. All right then. You did it so that you could get more points, right?
Wanted to say no, but I couldn't. She was right. Shut my eyes and turn away.
Trusted you.
Anything else unlock? No.
Goodbye.
See ya. Then his face twisted as she spun away, but not before I saw tears glistening in the corners of her eyes. Heart sank into my stomach like a lump of lead. Lost something very precious, like they say, trust takes years to build, but only a second to break. Only I could have taken the second back. That was impossible. Life only moves in one direction, and you gotta make your own choices. You gotta make your choices once. Past is the past, and it stays there.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Isn't it obvious? I'm going to look for Quark.
Hey, wait!
Hey, wait. Clover yelled at him, but Yuji ignored her and continued towards the magenta door. This isn't new. Clover was receding back and muttered something under her breath. Something must have happened between them.
Tenmyoji, you're going to go look for Quark, right?
Yeah.
What?
No, that.
Really?
Much as I'd like to say that, I need all the help I can get. Think you can give me a hand?
Of course. Let's go.
They headed off through the magenta door together. Clover was left standing by herself, brow furrowed and head down, deep in thought. Suddenly she stood up straight and took off through the cyan door. My gosh. I turned and saw that only Phi and Kay were left.
He went off toward
Where's
the
Leo?
other door while you and Luna were talking. Yes,
Just walked
he
out?
did check the results before he left.
I bet he wasn't very happy. If I had chosen to betray, he'd be sitting pretty with
I
9
imagine
points right
he
now.
would. Fortunately, Phi is much too clever for that. That was why I chose Ally. It was an easy.
If you betrayed her, then you would have been able to get out of
I
here.
made a promise to Phi.
Promise, huh? Were you really sure
Of course
Kay
not,
wouldn't
I'm
betray you?
not an idiot. I didn't really have a choice, though. The only option was to trust him. Yeah.
That's
Don't you
so-
think that's important? Trusting someone, I mean. All right. We should go and look for Quark, too.
Indeed. Best we split up, wouldn't you say?
We did say and each one of us left it for a different area of the facility. Took the magenta door, Phi went to the yellow, and Kay went to the cyan. I do think we have one of the codes for the door. When we talked to Zero Senior on the Roomba. Now, do I remember it? Absolutely not. It was like 2 a.m., 2:30 in the morning, something like that. And one of the, I don't even know what ending it was, to be honest. It was a part of the rec room, or the director's room, so it had to be this path, right? It had to be Temiyuji's path, I think. No matter how hard it looked, Quark was nowhere to be found. Eventually, they decided to head back to the warehouse. Temiyuji? What's going on?
Wouldn't be here.
You
if
found
I
Quark?
hadn't. Like I'm gonna tell
Well,
you
where
this.
was he? Well, what?
Broke
Did I
your
do something wrong?
promise to Luna. I don't like people who break promises.
There was no rebuttal for that? Well, I'm glad you found him.
Oh, you got some balls saying that, acting like you give a shit about him.
Is he okay?
He's just sleeping.
Looks tired.
Somebody shot him up with some kind of anesthetic.
Someone
Hell
who?
if I know. And honestly, I don't really care anymore. Quark's safe.
Why not?
Now, all I have to do is get him out of here, and this will all be over.
Wait. I mean, make it sound like you're gonna go. You can get out right now.
Well, he can.
He's
Didn't
gonna
you
roll
see
him out the door?
results? Quark's PP is
9.
exactly.
So you're gonna have him pull the lever and
Yeah,
open
of course,
the 9
he's
door?
gonna need my help to do that.
What about you? You only got 4 BP. Even if you can get the door open, you'll.
Now, maybe some of you are thinking, oh, if my BP is too low, then I'll just have someone with enough BP open the door, and I'll just slip through when it's open. Well, that's not gonna happen. If you think you can be sneaky, well...
Think I don't know that? Doesn't matter though. So long as Quark is safe, then
My guard was down. Barely even saw him move. It wasn't until pain exploded in my stomach that I realized Temiyuji had kicked me. Ooga, uga, uga, uga. But I strained, sort of wheeze, and collapsed to the floor. Blinking against the pain, managed to find Temiyuji again. He maneuvered Quark up to the number 9 door. Hungaga. Stop. To Temiyuji. Moving made me retch. Before I could recover and call out again, he'd done it. Temiyuji's hand pressed Quark's against the lever. Looked back at me over his shoulder.
sorry. Door's almost open, so it's time I was on my way.
Temiyuji, don't be an idiot.
Believe
You get through there, you'll.
No, but I gotta stay with him as long as I can. Couldn't live with myself if I just tossed him out there unconscious, you know?
Pretty much what you're doing. Can stay here.
There's a killer
Why
here.
not?
It's too dangerous. I can't take that risk with Quark's life.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
See ya.
Temiyuji, wait. Don't do this. Temiyuji. Temiyuji.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the Nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
That was how it ended. Do we have the What Zero Sir told us on the Roomba, do we have that written down somewhere? Connie was one of the people who appeared in the game's sister title, 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. A childhood friend of Junpei, and the title was the main character. 999, she was 21 years old. The picture was taken 9 years before then when she was 12. Inside of the picture, look closely, someone looks like there's a man grinning in the background. Do you see him? Don't worry, this may seem a little strange. A spirit medium had told us the person in the picture is a guardian spirit. Looking after her, it must have shown up here because he heard what sort of destiny she had in store. How did this see what she was doing? Can I remove the stinking text? I don't see somebody grinning in the background. Had Tamiyoji died, had Quark escaped, I don't know. Laid my hand gently against my aching stomach and stared up at the ceiling. Faint approaching footsteps echoed throughout the warehouse. One of them was a killer. Whatever. Didn't matter anymore. I was never going to see the outside world again. Perhaps it'd be better if they just let them kill me. But let them kill me. Maybe I can close my eyes. Game over. What would I rather do? I'm supposed to go here. Alice. Okay.
Right.
Blue door.
We should hurry.
We took off towards the door at a run. Glanced back over my shoulder to see the others heading for their respective doors. Fidio and Clover headed to the other green door, while Tamiyoji carried Quark through the red door, followed by Luna.
1.
Ah, that was so loud. Why?
Chromatic
Okay.
doors closing.
Chromatic doors closing. I cannot remember what path. It has to be what Tamiyoji's ending, right? Wait, 3 doors.
It appears they are all
The
locked.
rec room dialogue.
Is this the dead end?
The guy from Zero Sir. Something over there. I can just go to the VODs and just skim through the VODs.
Looks like the thing next to the number 9 door.
Does that lever move?
Only one way to find out. It doesn't really matter to me when it comes to it. He said it was like one of the
That
bomb
was easy
passwords,
enough.
but I don't know. Only open the door on the
Then
right
we are
though.
likely meant to go there.
How do we get to the other
No
doors
idea.
open?
There do not seem to be any other mechanisms which might cause them to unlock.
I don't think that's really something we should be worrying about right now. We have a door that's open. We should go through it.
You are correct. There is little to be achieved by remaining here.
For it is then, or right, I guess. All the rec room. What
the
is
rec
this place?
room, apparently. Oh, you didn't see it. There was a plate on the door. It said rec room, as I recall.
Short for recreation, one might assume. How ironic. I doubt recreation is foremost on any of our minds right now.
Get a pull and darts again, but what's with all the suits of armor?
If
Seems
you think
kinda
the
weird.
armor's weird, check that thing out.
Is that a ride?
Yeah, I see them in front of grocery stores all the time. You put a coin in and it kind of rocks around. You must have gone on one at least once when you were a kid.
I have no memory of doing so, but it is possible.
Does it mean there were
No,
kids
I
here
don't
at some
think so.
point?
I guess it's part of someone's collection.
That seems like an exceedingly odd thing to collect.
Place has a lounge, some sleeping quarters, and now the rec room. Like we're in some kind of luxury
Now that you
cruise
mention
or a cruise liner.
It does give the impression that people are supposed to stay here for an extended period of time. They have a small but well-stocked infirmary. Anyone here would be able to treat at least minor injuries and illnesses.
So you think this room is to help people keep from going out of their minds with boredom?
Yes. Relaxation is important in an isolated environment.
Everything anybody needs to live without leaving. Is there planning on keeping us here for a while, huh?
I agree. Let's
Not
just
happening.
find those moon card things and get out of here.
Ah, there's a door over there.
No good? Won't open. Looks like it's locked up tight.
In other words, the moon cards must be in this room somewhere.
Right, then let's find them. You went through darts and hit the same as that score? Does this explain how darts work? Apparently, I wonder if these are instructions for the dart scoreboard. Here. These are rules darts normally use? Not really. Darts is a way to flirt with girls. I guess some people use it that way, but darts is a legitimate and dignified indoor sport for gentlemen. What? Where you compete to see how many girls you can get? What the heck happened to you? Okay, the darts. Can I play? With some darts, we can play a game or two. Okay. Billiard balls without any, colors. These pool balls, they look rather odd. And usually painted a variety of colors. Could be all white, but they're numbered. I use them on the table. Microfiber cloth. That'll be for the pool table. Looks like these are all the same thing. Do you think we're supposed to pick up the bottle or something? I hope not. They all look exactly like to me. Whatever one you want. I don't think so. We need another one. You can come back later, okay? What's this supposed to be a picture of? They're those balls from the kids show, right? If you collect 7 of them, you get a wish. Probably more than twice of that in here. Oh, then instead of billiard balls. Then, look. I think it's probably a hint. Just grab them and bring it with you. One of those rides you see in front of a grocery store. Zero Junior. I feel like someone's laughing at us. I don't like it. Hey, what do you mean? It's probably there so we can get the power. That's not what I mean. There's way too much slack. Doesn't look like the ride's power cable is long enough without the extension cord. Let's take the extension cable with us. Don't forget to plug the ride back in with the outlet. Yeah. Extension cord, thank you. I don't have a coin, so I'm not gonna bother. Looking at that piece of felt I see, thinking about trying to fit it over this bare spot on the pool table. And there. Spray the table aluminum. Care for a reaction then? Reaction, yes. Luminol has reacted to anything. Hang off the lights, which will give us an answer. Put them in the pockets in the pool table? What the hell? Place each of the 6 balls in the correct pocket in the following order: A, B, C, D, E, F. Specific balls must go in specific pockets. For instance, the ball A will need to go in the pocket A for so forth. A button to grab a ball and then drag the ball into the desired pocket and then release it to drop it. Selecting the yellow triangle will allow you to switch between which groups of balls are displayed. Alright, let's give it a try. I don't get it. Ah, okay, what was that noise? I definitely haven't broken anything. You sure? Aye, what are you doing, Alice? Please don't accidentally break something valuable. You're the one to talk. I guess it's dangerous to just fumble around in the dark. What's the deal with the screen over the pool table? Is it a scoreboard? Or a scoreboard overhanging from the ceiling above the pool table? Alright, I think we're done here. I want it open. Something in there, but we can take it out. Can't take it out if it won't open. Round invitation inside the frame. Something round goes in. I think you open up these, put in the 2 items here, and then it opens up. It's a light to confirm that it's good. How nostalgic. This is a jukebox. It plays an old form of music media known as a record. With the push of a few buttons, you can listen to your favorite songs. It's now plugged in. An outlet over there, but I don't think the cable's long enough. Won't reach. Doesn't look like it. Guess we can't use the jukebox right now. Well, it seems like we got a solution right there. It would just, you may say, extend the reach of the jukebox's cable. Now get to it. Do it, please. Connect the extension cord to the power cable, then plug it into the outlet. Bunch of cord is connected to the jukebox. My god. The deer must have phased halfway through the wall and then gotten stuck. How horrific. It's a mounted head. Decoration. Ah, I did think it had extraordinarily long legs. So we're just done with Luminol? Okay. And of course, it's been plugged in. Fortunately, it doesn't seem to be quite enough. People will need to start a cooling before the machine can operate. Some sort of control panel. Something on the screen. Rectangular button turns stage lights on off. Circular button activates armor. Ah. Triangle in the middle of the circular and button. When I push it. Suit of armor swung the weapon and was holding at the other suit's shield. Backwards L. And push. Guy holding his shield with glass on it. Doesn't it look like there's something under the glass? Hard to tell with it from here though. We can't get it out as long as it's covered in glass. I'll turn on when you press the rectangular button. Wouldn't think we'd be able to see any distinct shadows. Room that's on, but it seemed a little odd because we can't see any shadows. Turn on the room lights. I believe the switches near the exit. This is a spear, most specifically charging spear for use from horseback. Even more specifically, it's a lance. As the other tip is pointed, you may have surmised it was used primarily as a personal weapon. Wait for the pull cue. Were you planning to give the suit of armor the pull cue? I think that would be appropriate. The cue stick is meant to be for more important things. Perhaps you should hold on to it for now. Take the weapon it's holding then. Dartboard. I get it, but can you just press it? So we're running through again? It doesn't really tell me much, so... Oh, the shield. Glass is broken. I think I have the shield now, right? Yeah, let's grab it. Allen wrench. It wouldn't work, but maybe it does. Say for sure, but it looks like the rides often require payment in order to run. Yeah, but I don't see anywhere to stick a coin in. Close to the lion. Be a slaw in the mouth. We just go like descending, like A for 1, B is like over here, I think. B, A, D, E, C, F, B. I may be setting up. Oops. I don't understand. So B and F. Does it matter? Why were you A? Because you're looking at it from the other side. These should be B. Let me just make sure. F would be this one. No, I don't know why you're doing that. There's no pink anyway. That's supposed to be purple. And it's a 5 or a 13, right? Yeah. It should have been 13? Oh, maybe one's also... No, we did a 1 and then went through. So, we did 4. Well, E or D is over there. D is what? 2 or 10? We'll do 2 because I'm lazy. E is 14 or 6. You're freaking me out. What is it? F. So the other 1. So 9. And that is, middle left. Okay, let me try this again. Didn't work. No, okay, I can tell this. I understand. Reset. You want the solid. So 1. 1 in A. Oh, pink in A. Right. So 4. B is a solid. 1 in B. Stripes. 13 in C. You're a son of a gun. Okay, this is the same. 4 in A. 1 in B. Just bottom left, right? Yes. 1 in B. C stripes. 13 in C. Top left. Solid. Those 2 in D. Which is middle right. E. Stripes. Solid 6. 6 in E. 6 in E. Then F is middle left. That's stripes, so it's 9. There you go. That was easy. Looks like something came out of the ball or triple slot. See down there. What is this? A container, huh? Something inside. Want to take it out? Sounds good. Let's hang on to this then. Dart tips. May I have your weapon, please? I don't think you need it anymore? What do you want from me? And the lids are actually coming from the other side of the wall. What? As you can see, the light isn't hitting the armor, which means the spotlights in the front of the stage are fixed. These must be some sort of lighting apparatus on the other side of the wall. So, I mean, I already had it right just by pure chance, apparently. Alright. What do you mean? I saw the tiger skin there by like out of the corner of my eye. Okay. Like, why is it there? Light fixture? If we needed a coin, under hit it, a little damage might make more than flexible. What kind of logic is that? Being locked means it's not working correctly, and it's not working correctly if it won't be locked. Break completely, then we're boned. What an astute observation. Want some coins? I just don't see what I can interact with at this point. That's different. Well, I mean, we're at slash marker territory. I have to use the bathroom anyway, so I'll be right back.